today I'm doing a Valentine's Day look for you guys featuring this beautiful hair from her hair company. If you guys want to see how I created this wig and colored it, I'll put the link to that video down below. But if you guys want to see how I created this look, please keep on watching. Alright you guys, I'm going to start off with my e.l.f. Cosmetics brow pomade in the shade Espresso, and I'm just going to use a flat angled liner brush or a brow brush, you can call it whatever you like, and apply that to my brows. So I'm just going along with the shape of my brows and just brushing in the product a little bit at a time. You don't want to put on a whole bunch of this at once because it's going to be a bit hard for you to work with it. So just a little bit at a time and then just blend it out. Now I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in the shade Fawn and just clean up my eyebrows as usual. If this is not something you like to do, you can definitely skip this step. If you don't like doing your eyebrows, you don't have to do that either. Just make sure you do your makeup the way it makes you feel, you know, comfortable and beautiful. You're beautiful without it anyways, but still, you know, some people feel weird with makeup on. Alright you guys, so I'm just going to go in with a synthetic blending brush and just blend out the concealer to make sure it doesn't look, you know, like concealer under my eyebrows. Okay. Then I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty foundation in the shade 700 and just clean up the top part of my brow using that same concealer brush. I'm also going to use my concealer to prime my eyelids, and this is just going to help my eyeshadow stick. You may want to set this just a tad bit, but not too much, because if you set it too much, your colors won't show up, especially if you're using bright colors. So just a little bit of powder on a beauty sponge or a brush, and that's all you need. Now I'm going to go in with the Ocean, I hope I said that right, palette from OPV. It's a gorgeous new palette they have. It has a lot of warm reddish and amber tones in it, some beautiful gold shades as well. And I'm going to use that orangey shade and blend this out into my transition area and my outer V area. Then I'm going to go in with this beautiful kind of reddish, kind of rosy shade and apply this into my crease and also blend it into my transition area as well. I just remember that I am an affiliate with OPV and I have a coupon code for them, so I'll put the link down below. I totally forgot that I was. I just have other things on my mind, but if you guys are interested in checking them out, there's a coupon code there if you want to use it. And yeah. Now I'm going to go in with this other palette from OPV. This is the Yamoja palette, the shade, and its name is Oya. I hope I said that right. I'm really worried that I'm saying some of these names wrong, but I'm going to go ahead and apply this into my crease just to deepen it up. And I'll go in with Yiwa as well and deepen up my crease just a bit more in my outer V, and also smoke this out on my outer V area to give me that smoked out effect. I want this look to be very vibrant. Even though it's a Valentine's Day look, I still want it to be vibrant and bold and smoked out. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a blending brush just to blend those colors again, make sure they're nice and smooth. Then I'm going to go in with a bit of concealer and just apply this on my lid. I'm not creating a cut crease or a half cut crease. I'm just applying this as a nice tacky base for the eyeshadow that I'm going to apply next, which is kind of like a pressed kind of pigment or foiled eyeshadow from the new Ocean palette. So I'm just going to apply it with my fingers first, then I'm going to go in with my brush to blend out the edges or to apply a tad bit more. Alright you guys, now going in with the shade Iwo or Iwo, and the other brown shade that I applied, I'm going to deepen up my crease just a bit more and my outer V, and then go back in with my blending brush because I want my crease and my outer V to be a bit darker. Then I'm going to go in with my Smashbox liner pencil. This is a black one. I'm not doing wing liner today. I haven't been doing wing liner a lot lately. Even in regular life, when I went out the other night, I didn't do wing liner, but I'm really liking the no wing liner look for now. Okay, I also applied a bit of my Urban Decay mascara and a pair of lashes that I stacked using some Salon Perfect 615 and some Ardell Wispies, I believe it is. Now I'm going to go in with a bit of concealer under my eye area and just blend this out, and also use this concealer to kind of fix my winged out shadow right there, and I'm going to set it with a tad bit of powder. Then I'm going to go back in with the Ocean palette and use these two shades to create a new shade to smoke out my lower lashes. I know one of my followers had asked me to do a red eyeshadow look, so this is kind of more on the red orangey side, but I do plan on doing a red look soon. Now I'm going to use some black eyeshadow from this Wet n Wild palette just to apply right under my lashes to make them appear fuller than they are, and just blend it out and smoke it out just a tad bit. Then I'm going to go in with a bit of this mascara from IT Cosmetics and apply it to my lower lashes. I prefer the brush on this one better than the Urban Decay brush for my lower lashes, which has hurt me a couple of times, so I rather not even try. I'm gonna go in with a bit of my Smashbox eyeliner again and line my waterline, and I'm also gonna go in and smoke out that winged out eyeshadow again and apply a bit of this beautiful neutral gold shade to my tear duct area just to make my eyes pop. So this is pretty much it for the eye look. I hope you guys like it. I'm really happy with how the palette performed and the colors and everything. You do need to build them up, but yeah, good. Now I'm gonna go in with this correcting crayon from Hard Candy Cosmetics, I think it is. It's been a while since I've used any of their products on my channel, but I found this the other day and I bought one, and it's just a corrector. So I'm just gonna use this to kind of cancel out the discoloration around my mouth area, especially now that I do not have a tan. Because I do get darker in the summertime, but in the winter time, the cooler months, I lose my tan. You can see my hyperpigmentation just a bit more. I'm going to use that to cancel out the darkness. Then I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty foundation in the shade 700 and just blend this out all over. You can definitely prime your face, add moisturizer and all that good stuff before you apply your foundation. Just make sure you let it sit in or seep in, or just kind of let it set a bit before you apply the next product in between. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and blend out all this foundation, and then I'm going to go in with my highlighting and contouring. I'm going to be using this matchsticks. I hope that's what it is, right? Matchsticks from Fenty Beauty, and it's basically a contouring stick, but you can also use it as foundation if you want to. It has some really good coverage. I'm just going to use this to add a darker shade in the areas where I want to contour. It is a creamy product, so you can use a beauty sponge or a brush to blend it out. I'm also going to use it to contour my nose, which I rarely ever use cream products to contour my nose, but I will be using it to contour my nose because it is a product that I bought and it's just been sitting here, and I definitely want to use more of the products and just incorporate different things into my videos. I'm going to go in with my forever favorite LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in the shade Fawn and just apply this in a triangular shape, almost like a feathered out triangular shape. Also apply this to my cupid's bow, my chin, my bridge part of my nose, and my forehead. Now I'm just going to go in with a damp beauty sponge. It's not super red, and I'm just going to blend out the concealer under my eye first before I even touch all the contour areas. You can also use a makeup brush, something synthetic, or you can use a natural hair brush to blend out your concealer if you do not have access to these kinds of sponges, okay? So don't worry if you don't have the tools or anything like that. You can always use whatever it is that you have and improvise. All right, you guys? So now I'm going to go in for the contour areas and just use the side of my sponge to blend them out. Or blend it out, them out, the contour lines. Yeah, it's a them. I must say I do love this contouring stick more now than I did when I first bought it, because I bought it almost the end of summer. I bought it. It wasn't really cold. It was still kind of hot. And when I bought it and I put it on, it was just too, I don't know. It just didn't look right. I don't know if it was too dark or too light or what. I just did not like it at first, but now I guess since my tan faded, it looks so much better against my foundation. Alright, you guys, now I'm going to go in with my Air Spun translucent powder. I'm going to apply a bit of this under my eye area. And you can use any powder that you have available. You can use your face powder if it's a tad bit lighter than you are, or the same color as your concealer, but I use this pretty much all over, and I've been liking to put it under my contour as well, just to kind of make it pop. Okay, just to give it more of a defined look and pat a bit of it to my forehead. Now I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Pro Matte Powder. This is one of my favorite powders to contour with, besides the It's Your Face Cosmetics palette, but I definitely love this one because it's easy to get. It's in Walmart, it's in most drugstores, and I'm just going to use this to deepen up my contour and to also set it in place because it is a cream product, and I'm using a e.l.f. blush brush to apply it. I'm lightly going to dust it on the sides of my nose as well, just to kind of give my nose just a bit more of a definition. And then I'm going to go in with this brush from Smashbox and dust off all that extra powder. Like, you could put on powder under your eyes, you just don't want to put on too much where it becomes a waste. You don't need 3 ounces of powder under each eye, okay? Now I'm going to go in with the Makeup Addiction Loose Powder Highlight in the shade Orgasmic, and I'm just going to apply a bit of that to my cheeks and also use my fingers to blend out the edges so it doesn't have like a weird start and finish, you know, look. Like, you could see where it started and where it ended. So this is just to blend out the edges. I'm also going to apply a bit of this to my Cupid's bow and a bit to the bridge part of my nose. And then for lips, I'm using this Anastasia liquid lipstick that I found in TJ Maxx. It's called Sad Girl. It's a really pretty kind of burgundy plum shade. It's not too red, but it's more on the pinkish, purplish undertone, and it is a metallic finish, which is really pretty. This is probably one of the only liquid lipsticks. Well, I have 2 now. I bought them both from TJ Maxx. They were both from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and you know, they were $6 each, so I picked them up. Why not? But I really love the color, and these are the only 2 lipsticks that I own from the brand, and yeah, I'm happy with it. Now I'm going to go in with a bit more of that contour stick from Fenty Beauty, and I'm just going to apply a bit of it into my lace because you could kind of see where my lace started, even though I had blended it in. And this is just kind of going to give it a camouflaged look and make it blend in with my contour. Now I'm gonna go in with my curling iron. I have a 1-inch curling iron, and I'm just gonna part my hair and use the iron to kind of help separate my part because it was not going where I wanted it to go, but the heat kind of presses it down and opens up the part really nice for me. So I'm just gonna curl the front a bit. I curled the entire wig, but I curled it on my wig head, so the curls weren't like really curled for my look really. But I'm just gonna recurl the front just so that the hair falls in the places where I want it to fall and kind of create more of a defined style with this unit. All right, so I told you guys, if you want to know how I made and colored this wig, make sure you check down below. The hair is from Her Hair Company. All right, absolutely love it. And yeah, that is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you like, and make sure you hit notifications, okay? I'll see you guys all in another video very soon. Bye.